Hi everybody, how you guys doing? Doing all right? All right. So now the Panama Papers have come around and are hitting China from the Mosaic Fonseca law firm, and the papers via China are showing 9 of the country's most prominent families, including a relative of President Xi JinPing. No doubt he's involved somehow. Own or have owned secret offshore companies, mostly in the Virgin Islands. On April 5th, a foreign ministry spokesman called allegations related to Chinese leader unfounded, almost embarrassing, but refused to discuss the matter further. Global Times, a newspaper owned by the Communist Party, did carry a sketchy report on the paper, but made no mention of what they suggested about financial affairs of prominent Chinese. You can go into it all you want, folks. Basically, President Xi Jinping's brother-in-law, Deng Go, a property magnate, was listed as sole director of 3 companies registered in the British Isles. 2012 Bloomberg Medical Group said it was founded as evidence that Mr. Deng and his wife, Kiyoko, Mr. Z's older sister, had run business worth hundreds of millions of dollars. By that time, however, shortly after or before Mr. Z came to power, the companies in question were no longer active. 2 other members of the country's highest decision-making bodies, Politburo standing. Jesus. Hang on, guys. My computer's acting up. Alright, so where was I? The decision-making bodies, Politburo's Standing Committee, also have relatives connecting the Mosaic Fonseca. One is Zhang Goli, Deputy Prime Minister. Mr. Zhang's son-in-law owned a firm, British Isles. List goes on and on, folks. They have a very nice map here, which I think is probably very worth your time and effort. So, as soon as I can get this down, folks. One second, folks. I gotta figure out what's going on here, because my computer went crazy on me, and now I have almost no control over this whatsoever. I'm not even certain what happened, but my cat did something, and now I can't exit. Okay, so you guys get the idea here. So basically, folks, there's a very good graph here. There it is. Let me see if I can zoom in. Don't worry if it gets distorted, I'll make it to where it's worth reading. Here we go. Alright, so that's basically the committee's connections. Goes all the way to the Chinese government, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting, huh? Look at the source. ICIJ, the Economist, and you guys get that idea. Very funny, huh? Remember, this is all coming from Soros, Rothschild, Rockefeller, etc. At least supposed to be, but we all know that others are being named, and there are probably more accessories than the 3 leaders even know, but you guys get the idea here. They're not completely without those people. So this will be very interesting, folks, to see what happens where and how this affects everybody. So I'll be very interested to see how this ends up helping and or harming everyone. This is really making a mockery of the world, folks. And I'm kind of happy that it finally hit China, because it shows you exactly what's going on, and from there, what to actually do. You know, everybody said there was a reason for the Civil War with that one time traveler, and it was never really quite explained as to what started what. But pretty much all these people being brought out in the open like this, regardless of who they really are and who they're not. And remember, Jackie Chan and a few others have been named in this listing, so it's not just prominent people, it's celebrities as well. And whether or not Jackie has any position with the Chinese government, even in the military sections training or anything else, is, you know, up to the decisions of them. But this will definitely be interesting to watch, folks. Thank you.